What happens when a brand known for emotional design and fun to drive, DNA decides to stretch into the future? You get something like this, the Mazda Vision X-Coupe. This concept isn't just a design study, it's Mazda's bold statement about where the company wants to go in the next decade. Mazda calls its philosophy Kodo Soul of Motion, which is all about sculpting cars that look alive even when they're standing still. And the X-Coupe takes that concept to an entirely new level. This isn't just a sports coupe. It's a mix of elegance, performance, and futuristic simplicity. It features long, sleek body lines, a muscular stance, and a silhouette that feels like a luxury grand tourer, but with Mazda's uniquely minimal Japanese design. Today, we're diving deep into what makes the Mazda Vision X-Coupe such a standout. We'll talk styling, engineering theories, potential powertrain options, and most importantly, whether a car like this could actually make it into production. Mazda fans have been begging for the next RX sports car for years. And while the Vision X-Coupe isn't officially an RX-9, you can definitely feel the rotary spirit echoing through its proportions and attitude. So buckle up, because Mazda didn't just design a concept. They created a dramatic look at what future Mazdas might evolve into, especially as electrification becomes a bigger part of the brand's lineup. If you're someone who believes cars should stir the soul, the Mazda Vision X-Coupe might just be the most exciting hint at what's coming next. The first thing you notice? This car is smooth, like sculpted from one single piece of metal. Mazda has pushed the limits of minimalism here. There are almost no sharp creases. Instead, the curves play with reflections and light to give the body a sense of motion. Mazda's designers talk a lot about beauty through subtraction, and here they removed anything unnecessary. Yet somehow the result feels more emotional, not less. Let's talk front end. The grille is slimmer than what we see on current Mazdas, hinting at electrification. The sleek LED headlights look like sharp eyes focused forward. The lower fascia features clean, vertical lighting accents, giving the face a futuristic and aggressive personality. From the side, the long hood flows seamlessly into a graceful roofline that dips toward the rear like a fastback coupe. The fenders are wide and muscular, no doubt. This thing wants performance tires and a planted stance. Then we get to the back, clean surfaces, hidden exhausts, and a design that feels more like a luxury EV coupe than an ICE sports car. The large aerodynamic wheels look like they belong on a show car from 2030. If this hits production, expect simplification, smaller wheels, more practical mirrors, maybe toned down lighting. But the proportions tell the real story. Mazda wants to build cars with passion at the center. This is a brand refusing to be boring in the EV era. Mazda didn't show much of the interior, but the brand has dropped some heavy hints. Their interior vision for future models is called human-centric driving. That means the cabin isn't just a comfortable seat, it's a focused cockpit designed to keep the connection between driver and car alive, even in a world of automation. Expect a very clean, minimalist dashboard with premium materials like Napa leather, real metal accents, and possibly sustainable alternatives to wood, something that reflects Japanese craftsmanship. Mazda loves physical buttons for essential controls, and I'd expect them to continue that trend to avoid overwhelming drivers with screens. The seating layout would likely be a 2+2 Grand Tourer-style big focus on the front passengers, with the rear space there when needed but not the priority. The steering wheel could remain traditional, or it could shift toward a sleek, performance-oriented shape like we've seen on newer concept cars. Technology will be present, but intentionally subtle. Mazda wants cars to feel alive, not like digital tablets on wheels. When you sit in a Vision X-Coupe-inspired cabin, the goal is for the driver to feel instantly connected, like this machine understands what you want before you do. That emotional bond is something Mazda is determined to protect as the world pushes toward EVs and autonomy. Let's talk the million-dollar question. What would power the Vision X-Coupe if Mazda built it? Option 1, a rotary-based hybrid system. Mazda already brought the rotary back in the MX-30, not as the main engine, but as a range extender. Enthusiasts dream that Mazda could scale that up, turning the rotary into a power-boosting system paired with electrified motors. Imagine a quiet, smooth electric drive and then that distinct rotary sound kicking in when you want performance. That would be a perfect blend of Mazda's heritage and future tech. Option 2, fully electric. With the aerodynamic body and grille-less design cues, a full EV is very possible. Mazda is developing new EV platforms that could support a coupe like this. Fast charging, near-instant torque, and silent cruising, all future Mazda strengths. Option 3, inline-6 with hybrid tech. Mazda's new longitudinal inline-6 engine exists today, and this coupe has the proportions that could support it. A luxury sport ICE hybrid mix could give the car BMW 8 Series vibes, but with Mazda soul and maybe a friendlier price. No matter the setup, Mazda doesn't want numb performance. The car must feel alive. So whatever powertrain happens, it must deliver emotion. Mazda's most iconic design philosophy is called Jinba Itai, the connection between horse and rider. In car language, that means the vehicle should feel like an extension of the driver. The Vision X-Coupe continues that philosophy even into the electric future. This coupe would likely use rear-wheel drive as the base layout, with optional all-wheel drive for high-performance versions. The long hood and balanced chassis suggest near-perfect weight distribution, like a proper sports GT car. The center of gravity would be kept low thanks to batteries beneath the floor or a tightly packaged powertrain. Steering feel is crucial. Mazda has been one of the few brands left that truly cares about how the wheel communicates with the driver. Expect precise feedback, smooth weight transfer, and a suspension that feels sporty without punishing you. Mazda has experimented with vehicle motion control systems that manage torque in a way that makes cornering feel more natural. If they apply that here, expect a coupe designed to dance through winding back roads while still being quiet and stable on highways. This car isn't just meant to look fast, it's meant to feel alive. This is where things get real. Mazda is not a giant automaker with unlimited budgets. Every new model must make financial sense. A low-volume coupe, that's a risky business. But the Vision X-Coupe isn't just a fantasy. It's likely serving as a preview to Mazda's future design direction across upcoming sedans and coupes. There are strong whispers within the car community that Mazda wants a true halo car, something that sits above the MX-5 Miata, something that reminds the world Mazda knows performance. A concept like the Vision X-Coupe, if toned down slightly, could sit in that segment, competing with cars like the Toyota Supra, Nissan Z, and even entry-level German luxury coupes. Mazda has already invested heavily in new engines, new platforms, and electrification tech. So even if this exact concept doesn't roll into dealerships, its soul and style will keep appearing in future models. Enthusiasts are watching closely and Mazda knows it. The Vision X-Coupe isn't just a car, it's a promise. A promise that Mazda refuses to abandon emotion, beauty, and the joy of driving. In a world racing towards silent, automated transportation, Mazda is raising its hand and saying, driving still matters. This concept hints at a future where performance and sustainability can coexist, where design isn't just functional, it's art, and where technology doesn't disconnect the driver, it enhances the bond. If Mazda is bold enough, the Vision X-Coupe could become the next icon, a car that people remember decades later, a car that sits in the same emotional category as the RX-7, the Cosmo, and the Miata. For now, we admire the vision. We dream about the possibility. And we hope Mazda has the confidence to turn passion into reality. Would you buy it if it came out? What powertrain would you want? Drop your thoughts in the comments because Mazda should hear from the enthusiasts who want this car to exist.